Of course, the Super Nintendo, if you want to start listing good games on that, you'll never stop. It just never ends. It's by far my favorite video game console. The number of games that I would be willing to go back to the Super Nintendo and replay today is higher than any other console. Not counting PC, because that's multiple generations of games, so it doesn't really apply the same. Heck, with emulators, you just say PC covers Super Nintendo anyway, so. Did I rent an N64? No, I owned an N64. When I was a kid, my parents followed the Nintendo train. I had a NES, a Super Nintendo, an N64, a GameCube, and even a Wii, although I'd moved out by then. We did pick up a PlayStation eventually, but it was way after the fact that it was popular. And we never had... No, I did have a Sega Genesis for a while, because I remember the Sega Channel. That was kind of fun. The Sega Channel was their answer to video game rentals. Now, the N64 wasn't all bad. It started with good promise, but they never really had the game releases on it that they needed to become awesome. Nintendo had some rocky history through that phase, obviously. They messed up their partnership with Squaresoft, and I'll never really forgive them for that. The Sega Channel was a TV service that allowed you to play any game in their library as long as your Sega was hooked up. I don't actually know how they set it all up. It didn't really work if you switched games. It didn't retain your save file information. But that's how I tried out most of the Sega Genesis stuff. Nobody ever had a Neo Geo where I lived because they were too expensive. Isn't this so much better than the last section of level grinding? We're actually winning every fight and not having to run away. Or just die and reload. Look at that, we hit level 12 accidentally. I wasn't even paying attention. So much better. This is where the Black Mage really catches up with the other single character runs. Yeah, nobody I knew could afford a Neo Geo. You either had a Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo. Nobody really ever got the Saturn or the Jaguar expansions. And then eventually it was just PlayStation, or you had a GameCube eventually. Okay, so... do I feel like the Power Peninsula? What are the odds of winning a Power Peninsula victory? Not good. But every fight that I win is nearly a level up. What else would I do? I could level up a couple more times. Money doesn't really... well, okay. Change of plan. Spend money to have a good stock of healing potions and pure potions. We can't even really talk about the Marsh Cave until I have a good stockpile of cure or heal. But I'm considering the Power Peninsula. It's not impossible with a Black Mage at this level. It's just luck. My dump stat of luck is very important for it. Fire 2, yeah, I picked it up a little while ago. I've got all the important offensive spells. Of course, the day the world revived is kind of a sad song. It's not telling me that I should be fighting them right now. We'll get some money, we'll load up on heals and pures, get a bunch of tents and stuff. Just all the luxuries we haven't been able to afford up to this point. If we get a level up on the way, that'll be a bonus. Yeah, don't worry about Neo Geos. There's an emulator called MAME, if you actually like playing old school arcade games, that's what you want to look at. Takes a little bit of fiddling to get set up, the last time I looked at it anyway. Didn't roll well. It's not really the Twitch channel, it's just life in general. Luck has never been my thing. It's hard work, and then you fail all your luck checks and still get nowhere. I'm joking, but... Point is, I don't actually gamble in real life at all, because it's... it's not something I ever get anything out of, so I don't do it. I keep forgetting to reset the game when I save. What kind of min-maxer am I? Maximizing my time wasted here. Oh, well, I'm in a good mood because we've got Lightning 2 and all that, so we can keep going for a fair while. When I was grinding against those imps up to level 8, that was when I was thinking we need to break. I should talk with my GM about re-rolling, yeah. For my current line of hobby, I should invest some more points in charisma or something, probably. I'm kind of a bard class right now, and low luck and maybe average charisma isn't perhaps the best best way to distribute. So this was just a random Kaizoku fight. I didn't actually reset the game to get it. So that was kind of nice. Pleasant, one might say. But I will reset it now. I think it's... well, it's very easy. It's 6,000 gold to buy 99 heal potions. So if I want to max out on heals, that's how much I need. Ranks into perform video. Well, performance would be your general purpose bard stat, I'm sure. Bard skill. But I still need points in to play video game. Like, it's very important that I'm reasonably well at video games, so I need whatever scat. That's going to take a little bit of agility and some intelligence. It'd be a complicated complicated skill to max, probably. Some points into throw insult if I want to play online. I should do that, actually. I should make a sort of fake D&D or some sort of tabletop character sheet for Let's Player / streamer. That's pretty good. I'll let you guys know what my stats are currently. This is the correct music. +1 to morale. Perform video game on dexterity? Probably. Well, unless you're playing a strategy game, in which case you'd have to put more points. It'd have to be more based on intelligence, or at least wisdom. Well, you know, you see, you could go a lot of ways with that. Level 21 Bard. That's a pretty high level D&D Bard. That would, I'd have some pretty cool abilities by then. Isn't like level 20 practically god tier in most of those D&D games? Deity tier, whatever they call it. Deity, probably more well pronounced. How is the money? Like, the money's pretty good. We'll get one more level up. Just farming for gold, basically, here. And then I will consider the power penis. Profession YouTube. I'll have you know, while I've been doing this live stream, I actually got an email. I haven't really read it, I just saw the pop-up, to activate my partner network that I just joined up with. So, it's almost a profession. I'm probably going to get paid a little bit. So, warning, big alert for everybody. There'll probably be some ads on the YouTube videos at some point in the near future. I'm not really worried about Twitch ads, but I don't think there's enough people watching on Twitch right now for it to be worth my time. But YouTube, I might make a little bit. The funny thing is, Shinga, I've been sent partnership requests for like 2 years or so. I just finally went, alright, I'll do something. I was able to pick the one I like, basically, without having to just accept somebody's offer. I can just go wherever I want. I'll probably release an update video at some point to explain how that's all going on. For those interested, at least. Alright, probably one more, maybe 2 more runs will have us our level up. Oh, this is so much better. YouTube specifically, Strange Mind. Twitch partnerships specifically with Twitch requires, I think, 100 or 200 concurrent viewers regularly. And I think that's a fair ways off. And may never happen playing games like this. Because I'm not playing Minecraft or Call of whatever. Okay, next one. What group? They are called Curse, which is also known as Union of Gamers or something like that. Oops. You can actually look up all the details. They don't hide the contracts or anything like some bigger one. Well, bigger, not necessarily. The thing with YouTube networks is they used to be relatively shady 3 or 4 years ago. 2, 3, 4 years ago. They're less shady now because people are sort of onto them. And there's a lot of options, so there's sort of competition. They want successful YouTubers on their network, so they want to offer reasonable contracts. So it's not so hard to find a nice one these days. The add-on thing? No, no, no. One streamer who got partnered with 50 regulars? That's pretty cool. But I don't even have 50 regulars, Strange Mind. We're at, I think the last time I looked at the stats, we're averaging about 10 max viewers per stream at the moment, which is not enough for that kind of stuff. I'm not terribly worried. Anyway, the good news is I've got a lot of money, and we got level 13, which probably doesn't really do anything, but I'm willing to give the Power Peninsula a try. Gonna spend a bunch of money on heals, pures, and tents, and then we're gonna head over there. But yeah, with Twitch partnerships, I'm not terribly worried. Yeah, the YouTube stuff's interesting. I'm kind of interested to see what services they offer other than, like, because the monetization for videos actually doesn't require a partnership. You can do that just through YouTube. So that's not anything essentially new or interesting. But being in a relatively popular and maybe useful network might expose me to more collaborations and promotional opportunities. Or, I don't know, you know, buzzword insert buzzword here. Oh, look at that. This is almost perfect. I'm going to spend that 30 bucks. 1 gold left. We got a single penny to our name. Well, she starts with an S. That sounds pretty cool. I do hear a lot of times the way to get bigger on the social media and the Twitch stuff is really more related to getting on someone's blog or other channel and getting sort of a shout out at the right time by the right person with a reasonably good quality video / stream on your side. And so it's more about who you know and getting lucky. Remember what my dump stat is. So I wouldn't be counting on that. Okay, so we now have access to tents, which means I can save wherever I want, which is good because I don't have any money. No, it's good because this will get me some money good. We're gonna go try the Power Peninsula. I'm glad I've spent down to exactly one gold. It was worth it. If you see an opportunity to go to exactly 0 gold, you have to take it. I don't really want to fight you guys. Arachnids are good for experience, but I'm not in the mood. And you can kill them with ice pretty easily. Oh, now they're giving me all the good fights. Fine. I'm not turning that down. Maybe I should have, though. Well, I got lots of heal potions. We're fine. Chances are this isn't going to work anyway, so let's see. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Not this fight, anyway. It takes approximately 3 castings of Ice 2 to kill a giant. Oh, good, a Tyro. I don't think they're weak against anything, but they have about around 400 HP, if not exactly. And they can do over 100 damage in a hit, because they're pretty strong. So, that's the wrong one. See you later, Shinga. Or see you, whoever's leaving. I don't know. Look, there's a lot of people talking in chat whose name starts with an S. It's difficult. This is the good fight, if I get lucky. Bam! We got it. So, I mean, 1600 experience isn't like the be-all, end-all. But, it's not bad. Power Peninsula, go. This fight is also possible because everything's weak against fire, but we'll probably just get pummeled to death. You know, like I said. I wonder if I can take advantage of the reset thing here. I got lucky on that too, nice. Well, that's 2 victories. But now we have to go back to town to heal our MP, basically. Look, Iguana, I remember the days where I was scared of you. I'm not scared of you anymore. Wolves are not worth my MP. Ogres are, but I'm not in the mood, so let's just run. I don't know, this might be, because it's a big group. Not as good as the ogres even, really. Okay, so let's see. Not so good. So what I'm gonna do here is reset and see if there's any good battles in the first couple. So yeah, you can basically you could spawn giants here anytime you wanted, if you thought you were strong enough to kill them, which I don't think we are. I'm pretty sure if I do this anytime I want, we'll fight a giant basically. Up to 4. Yeah, we're not going to be strong enough to win that. So let's cycle the fight once. Oh good, it's Geists. We're probably dead. This is probably not a good place to take advantage of the the cycling at the reset trick. I would like to see what the second fight is, but yeah, having Geists as your first fight is just terrible luck. Well, it's not even luck, just terrible RNG. So, second fight, it goes giants and then Zombol trolls. This fight, like I said, might be possible with luck, seeing as you can two-shot them with fire too, but I don't think we'll be doing that trick here, basically. Oh, but then the third fight might be wolves. That's pretty good. That's worth thinking about, because 1 out of 3 being a frost wolf battle is not bad. Because that's very profitable. I'll have to think about that. I don't know if I need to be too much higher a level yet either. Like, see you later, Spiller. My goal, in case people are wondering how long we're going today, it's been 3.5 hours. I should be able to kill Astos by the end of this stream, and that would be far enough for me to think we made a good progress. But I don't know how high a level I'm going to need to do the Ice Cave right now. I don't think we're going to win this one. We've got a preemptive strike. Ah, that's right. So any of these battles that I say is possibly victorable could be won by a lucky first strike. And going early enough. Oh, that would have been beautiful. So, with a preemptive strike, I think any group here except the Tyro, we could possibly win. It's just really... Wow, do you get that first strike? We did not get a first strike. Zombol. Okay, what I want to try here. So we know the first fight is a giant. The second fight is the trolls. Is the third fight always going to be frost wolves? I think it is. I may have cracked the code. Oh, this could actually speed things up really good for the Black Mage here. And we actually, no, you should just reset it after you kill the frost wolves. Save it. Die. Just die 3 times or run away, whatever works. Just die again. Because the battle rates are in order. The battle and oh, this is genius! I've never figured this. I feel like a genius anyway. I don't know if you guys agree, but this one seems like a victory for the Ankylos. Nice. All right, let's head back to town with our spoils. So one thing that you can do here is as you get high enough, well, as you're able to win enough battles in the Power Peninsula, you start bringing houses so you can restore your MP instantly out in the field rather than having to run back to town. We're going to die to this ogre here. Okay. Remember how many battles we got into around here where I was looking for these ogres and I just couldn't find them? Well, then we died. Figures. Spoiled by watching speedrunners repeating encounter principles to their logical conclusion. That's just all you end up doing, yeah. I don't like... I only like doing that when it saves time and the alternatives are really, really grindingly hard. I'm generally aware that they exist, obviously. I don't usually look for them, I guess. In this situation, because I'm recording it, I'm actually a little bit more time sensitive than I would be if I was just playing it on my own. So I'm trying to think of ways of cutting down the hours required. And this will do it. This will do that. Oh. Yeah. I forgot to reset it. That's fine. I was thinking we could probably kill the Zombol, but... Oh, you can't run from them either. Yeah, that's right. Zombies have that fancy bonus thing where you can't run away from them. Some encounters are just like that. So should be frost wolves. Now we haven't actually died to a group of these yet. Trust me that they can kill you. I guarantee you that they can. Even our amazing Fire 2 wouldn't save us if they just frosted us enough. Still, this is going to go a lot quicker than I was expecting for this phase of the grinding. Is this better or worse than RNG manipulation? I don't know. At least it's something that would have been in the original game, rather than save stating not being part of the original game. Because I don't like save state abuse generally. How far are we going to go here? I lost Strange Mind's chart. Does anyone know the next good HP level up that actually does something? Yeah, bad luck. The music should be in random mode. I turned that back on. It's just, yeah, it has been playing a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4 stuff lately. There's just as many songs from later on in the series, but for whatever reason my playlist doesn't want to use them. I'm not using enough dark. That's what I'm missing out on, yep. You're probably right. Okay, the final Fire 2... didn't quite, actually did rather poor job killing them all. Well, let's see if Ice 2 works. It should do half damage, but that's still better than, wow, we're gonna die anyway. Dang it. Sometimes fire just kills everything, but sometimes you don't have the luck. So if you say level 18, that's 3 levels away. I don't think I'm gonna grind that long. The Final Fantasy III soundtrack, I like some of the songs a lot, but overall I still rate it pretty low of the Final Fantasy soundtracks. Final Fantasy V is kind of like that too. Wow. And there you get to see Frost Wolves killing me. Generally speaking, I would say 3 and 5 are kind of low on the music side. For memorable tracks that I like, anyway. Although, I mean, Final Fantasy V does have one of my favorites, the Battle on the Big Bridge. But, as a whole, I find it a bit more lacking. Come on, finish up. Oh, jeez, just crushed. Just think, one day we'll have a ribbon and we'll only take half damage from that spell. Those will be the days. Going head to head with Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, I didn't really mention 8. Yeah, once you start getting into that range, I don't know the game and the soundtrack as well, generally.